And after that set, I think we're ready. Oh, do make sure we're listening to speeches. So if you're not on deck, do please put your things away. Yeah, that's all. Okay.
Okay, so no matter what background we have, no matter how well off we were as children, fashion and trends all have a place in our lives. We notice name brands. We're familiar with brands like Gap and Nike. You might not think of Japan when you think of fashion, but Japan has a lot more to offer than just anime and cosplay like we're all used to hearing about. It's actually home to some of the most unique fashion culture in the world, and that district is called Harajuku. I'm going to tell you where Harajuku is, what it is, and why it's so special. First off, Harajuku District is a district surrounding Harajuku Station in Tokyo. It's on the Yamanote train line, which you can see right here. And for those of you that don't know, trains are actually the most common mode of transportation for people living in Japanese cities. Surrounding the station, this is about a square mile over here. We've got some famous shrines. We have a gymnasium right there, actually, Yoyogi Stadium, which played host to the 1964 Olympic Games. Now this district, after the Second World War, the Allied forces that were stationed in Japan settled around there. And the shops in all of these areas began catering to Western culture. And then when the Olympic Games came in 1964, the Japanese youth began to merge their culture with ours as they got to know Western culture. The two most prominent places in it are Takashita Street and Omotesando Street. These are famous fashion streets now. They have a lot of big name brands as well as local Japanese designer shops. So now you know where it is, but most importantly, what is it now? According to Michael Strickland, writer for Travel Channel's website, Harajuku got its start during Allied occupied Japan, and the youth became fascinated with the Western culture. Eventually, the two cultures mixed and created something new altogether.
Try scrolling instead. That's okay. There you go.
There we are. Okay. This is about what it looks like now. You don't see any big name brands there, but it's packed full of shops and restaurants. Most importantly, what has happened since Western culture began to merge with Japanese culture is some styles that were created from this. I like to call Harajuku the melting pot of fashion, because any fashion that's ever been has found a place in Harajuku. If any of you are familiar with retro and rockabilly styles from the 50s, there's even a place for that in Harajuku. They are very interested in Western culture. But I'm going to talk about three especially strange fashions that I've been interested in. One is called Lolita, and I'm sure you all have seen Gothic costumes that have to do with like really poofy skirts, corsets. It's mostly based on Victorian era fashion. The second one, which I think I have a picture of, is called Decora. It's actually this one right here. It's as many decorations as you can possibly fit on an outfit. If you notice, the girls have toys in their hair. You might not be able to tell with the resolution, but they have toys and buttons. They even have medical masks that are decorated. So decora basically means anything you can decorate yourself with. And the third that I find particularly interesting is cyberpunk. Now these are not dreadlocks. They're actually called cyberlocks, and you can buy them online. They're meant to look like computer-generated hair. So in essence, you're making yourself look like an anime video game character. In conclusion, very important things have happened in Japanese history and culture in the district of Harajuku, and it now stands as one of the most influential and progressive fashion districts in the world. I believe it's worthy of our attention because it embodies the best of